Hey kids and queens, Queen Tajay here, and I am back with another video. And in this video, I will be doing a pink encapsulated mylar in, I believe, cheetah print full set. So let's get started. So I've already prepped the nails. I've already applied the nail tips and shaped them. Now I'm just applying my primer, my dehydrated primer, and my clear acrylic. I did cut out some of the stuff because I just thought that this video was going to be extra lengthy, which it is still. So I do apologize for that, but I just wanted to include how I at least had my shape before applying my acrylic. A lot of times some of us shape before the acrylic, a lot of us do it afterwards. So I'm just showing how I do it, and hopefully this helps you out. So right here, I'm just taking some of this mylar. I believe it's mylar as well. It kind of looks different, but I'm just going to go with mylar. So I'm going to apply that with Mia Secrets gel resin and kind of push that down. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I use C-Tones Foil Gel, and I applied that and tried to push it down for a few seconds. So I flash cured just to make sure that it's stuck correctly. I got this sheet of paper from a gift basket that I had around the house. So you don't always have to go out and just go buy things. You can actually look around the house and get creative. So that is exactly what I did here. And as you can see, I'm just trying to have her help me hold it down just a few seconds. I think I did 20 just to make sure, but you can probably do 10. You know, better safe than sorry. And yeah, once I'm done with that, I just cut off the excess and then I just move on to the next nail. So this is pretty easy. I really think this is something other than Mylar because it was so easy to work with. Normally when I try to do the glass look, it just does not work. I don't know, because the paper is so thick. So anyways, I'm going to start applying my acrylic. I am using a glow acrylic from C-Tones, of course. And if you look in my description box, you would definitely see that discount code there. So as always, I'm going to do that patting method. I try not to use so much colored acrylic because you do want to stretch your product, because everything that nail techs use is literally expensive. If you're doing the right thing and you're working with real products and not illegal products, it can definitely be expensive. So you don't want to use as much of any of your products. So I'm just doing that, making sure I get those sides to keep my shape, and also make sure I'm doing that patting method so I do not have as much fouling to do later. I did make some of the cuticles thicker, but you will see how I take care of that later. So for the ring fingernail, I did want to do an ombre look, but I didn't like how the ombre looked on top of that Mylar. But afterwards, I did realize that I should have probably put clear acrylic over that Mylar and then tried to do an ombre look so it would be smooth. But since I didn't like how it did, how it laid, I'm sorry, then I just went ahead and just did some negative space. And I loved how I did this. Actually, I probably like it better than a ombre look because ombre is starting to kind of get basic. Because I used to do it so much, it's kind of like, okay, we know you can do it, what else can you do? So that's what I say to myself. So this was actually just a negative space nail. I did think about doing marble, but I also think that I have outdone marble as well. So I will still be doing it, but like I said, I still want to learn how to do my own thing and have my own look. So I completely freestyled with this look as well, and I'm just so proud of myself for doing so. And now I'm at the middle fingernail, and for the middle finger, pointer finger, and thumb fingernail, I am going to be doing all pink nails. I did try to do a negative space right here, but it was a little cold in my house and it wasn't curing. I still could have, it didn't mess it up, but I just didn't want to go through that. So I ended up doing this fingernail all pink. So for the thumbnail, I'm actually going to pour some angel glitter. That's what I call it. It's kind of translucent, so um, you can see different shades of pink in it. And I just applied that to my thumbnail. Um, I didn't love this look as either because the main pink of the glitter was actually the same pink as the background acrylic. So it looked good, but it just wasn't what I had expected. I probably should have used a lighter pink somewhere, a lighter acrylic as well somewhere in this set. But since I didn't, I just went ahead and kept doing the glitter, and then I'm actually going to add something to the thumbnail to give it some more personality, so to speak. Something to where it looks like, okay, she didn't make a mistake. This is how she wanted it. So now I'm going in with some clear. I saw a few dips in several of the nails that I wanted to fix. So I'm just going to go in and encapsulate with clear. Some of these nails are kind of bumpy. Some of them are actually thick around the cuticle area. So you will definitely see me take care of that. For the ring fingernail, you see me encapsulating with that clear. And even though it's still a lumpy nail, I am making sure that I keep that shape as much as possible so it does not ruin or take too long for me to file. So the main thing that you want is to make sure that you're doing everything correctly and safely, and making sure that you're keeping your shape. That way at the end of this, you do not take too long to shape and your client won't be mad that they've been sitting in your chair 3-4 hours. The longest a client will wait on you is actually 2 hours. Okay, after 2 hours, people get impatient. They think it's unreasonable, and to be honest, I definitely agree. I have done very lengthy nails that took 3-4 hours, and to be honest, even though it was me, that was unacceptable. Nobody wants to sit in your chair for too long, especially if it's basic. Now this one, it wasn't too basic, so this was my sister, by the way, my older sister. So, she didn't mind. But what if she was a client? You have to think about what type of client you're working on. You can be doing something extra and they would still think it should take 2 hours. So definitely explain to them if they want you to do a freestyle like this, or to showcase your work and your versatility, that they know that it could take longer than 2 hours. So I decided to go in with my file and start shaping. However, the other nails were not ready, so I decided to stop and just go ahead on to the next nail after this. I did both of the hands a little different, but they still kind of matched each other. So that's kind of my signature thing I'm actually getting in, because I always do my nails different. That when someone is willing to let me freestyle, I still make sure it's okay with them to do something different on both hands. I didn't ask my sister, but if she was like a different person, I would have definitely asked them permission to do both of their hands differently, just with the same colors. And um, I'm starting to see that a lot of people like that. At first, it was kind of like taboo to do something like that. I don't know why, because nail techs do it all the time. But when we start to do it on clients, I noticed that other nail techs have something to say about that. In nail groups, I don't get into it, but I have definitely seen people comment and, you know, some nasty and negative things. So if you have a client that's willing to let you practice and do two different things on their hands, definitely take advantage of that. Showcase that work. So now I'm going to go back to the previous hand while the other hand is polymerizing or drying, and I'm just going to go in and do my filing and shaping. Shaping shouldn't take you too long because you did all of your shaping with your brush while you were laying your acrylic. Every case is different, and it is okay to have to do a lot of shaping and filing. However, it does affect your time, and if you do not want that and you want to get more people in your chair, you definitely want to try to master shaping and filing after applying your acrylic. So after filing and shaping, I'm then going to go in with my comb bit and kind of thin out those cuticle areas, making sure no acrylic is on my client's skin. That way we do not have any lifting, and that is what you see here. Also, it just makes your cuticle area look more clean. So, you don't want it to look any messy or nothing where it should not be, put it like that. And then if I still don't like what I see after I do the comb bit method, I then go in with my hand file, and now I'm just going to clean out some of that dust so I can see how it looks. And once I like what I see, I can then go in and do my designs. So now I'm going in with C-Tones foil gel and applying even coats of that gel. And then I'm going to cure that for between 60 seconds to 2 minutes. I always do 60 seconds, but it depends on your light, in my opinion. So after I cure that, then I'm going to apply my foil. And I'm going to go in with my California Boutique crystals and apply those as I like. I still feel like I'm still working on stone placement, but they've definitely gotten way better. So I think I did pretty good. And of course, I will link California Boutique down below as well, and along with my discount code so you can get your percentage off. And now I'm going to go back to the left hand and kind of do the same exact steps, which is filing and shaping and using my comb bit as necessary to clean up those cuticles. And then I'm going to go in with all of my foil, bling, and etc. Again, this hand is a little bit different. That's the only reason why I kept it into this video. But, you know, I just enjoyed doing this set. So I hope you all do as well. So for the pinky finger on this hand, it will have that animal print. However, I did try to cut a V shape in it so it can be kind of a French tip. Um, Again, I wanted each fingernail to kind of be different, so that is what I made up for the pinky nail. And I do apologize for being out of the camera for that.